But
Okay.
but I want to ask I want to ask Glasses this too, man. That I read something too that Dr. Dre was your main reason why you wanted to start rapping in the first place.
Not in the first place. He's the reason I took it for like professionally serious. He told me he thought I should be doing this for a living.
And when you heard that from him, what was that like to give you that motivation, that confidence that you could make this a career?
I just believed him. It means a lot more today than it ever meant before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing who Dr. Dre is now and all of the talent. At that time, I was just kind of a street guy that I listened to music, but I didn't understand, like, all music was the same to me. Like, Scarface was as successful as Snoop Dogg to me at that point. Like, if I liked your music, I liked your music. That was it. I didn't care how many records you sold. Ice Cube, Snoop, Scarface, all of the same to me at that time. Dr. Dre, Eric Sermon, DJ Quick, all of the same to me. When you're a fan or not even such a fanatic, but if you just listen to music and live your life, you don't necessarily see who ranks higher or lower or what they're saying. I just realized he said that to me, and as somebody who's been, I realized, had success as a record company person, it made sense to me. And I was like, okay, for sure, I can do this. But over the time, having a longer relationship with Dre and talking to him different times throughout my career and being able to establish contact and learning what he's done and what what he was able to accomplish and how much talent he's heard, it obviously means a lot more now than it ever did. And I feel like indebted to make it happen at this point.
When you saw Dre and them, because we were bugged out when we heard last year, about that Dre, Snoop, and them were going to do the Super Bowl halftime show, because they're always going to do it at least like a couple months. They're going to announce it before the actual game. What was it like to just see California, to just see an icon of Dre, Snoop, 50, Mary J, M, Kendrick, all them together, really, 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 to me, that had to be just one of the most lit halftime shows ever. What did you feel as a fan of the culture, as an artist, just for being a native California? How big was that for y'all?
What's funny?
Mm-hmm.
I can understand how Kendrick would be at the Super Bowl. I actually understand how Dr. Dre or Mary J. Blige can be at the Super Bowl. But to watch Snoop Dogg wear that blue bandana sweatsuit and crib walk and chunk up big chunky scenes and smoke his blunt on the side, and that was like, what's funny? A lot of people feel like what I've achieved in this music business is not as much as the next person. Let's say Kendrick, for example. Well, me and Kendrick started from a separate places. Kendrick started out of high school. He was a rapper the whole time. Man, I started from hell. You know what I mean? I started from hell. I wasn't interested in no rappers, being no rapper, none of that. I started in hell. I started straight from out of a PCP spot where we sell PCP. I started lower below the ground. I never started at ground level. I didn't start in high school. I didn't start as no middle school. I started in hell. I was in hell already. And I was able to pull myself out. Thank God for DJ Head. Thank God for Pooh. Thank God for my brother BK. Thank God for my family. Thank God for the people. Boo for believing in me. Pluck for believing in me. Tone for believing in me. I pulled myself from real hell. Like hell. You know what I mean? And where I'm at now. So in my mind, I know I've accomplished so much, it's scary. You know what I mean? So, I can't really express how crazy it is, you know what I'm saying? And just what I've been through. And not to just go off on that tangent, but it's all connected.